Hey folks, this is a follow-up to an earlier video I'd done about how to make tartan garter flashes, and I've just made a couple of sets for a client. I'd already made him a kilt from the Pride tartan, which you see here. This is the top strip, the leftover bit. And because, again, we want to provide all of the choice that as many options as possible. So I asked him, I picked the two main elements of the tartan, the purple stripe and the yellow stripe, and I just said, which one do you want? And he says, ooh, how about both? So that's what I've done. So now one set, see, I used to have a source of supply for these adjustable garters, because that's what they are. I thought I look inside the box and I have one pair left. So I've used one pair on the dart flashes, and I'm not sure if I have a source for these things anymore. If I can track more down, I'll do this over. But what I've done for the second pair is gone back to first principles and used a strip of cloth tape. And this is, I didn't scrimp on it, this is about a yard long. And I'm going to show you how to put this on. This is actually the older way of doing this, sort of going back to first principles. So I'm going to move over to my stool here. Now, one note about, and I think I'm certain I'm going to do another video about how to put your Highland clothes on. And then another one about how to take them off again, and that'll probably break the internet right there. But one of our options, you know, for machine-made kilt hose, these are beautiful quality, but do basketball players wear kilts? Look how long this thing is. It's mad, right? I guess I want to make sure that it's going to fit anybody who wants to wear a kilt. So I'm going to put this thing on, and I use a bit of care. I don't just all these things on, because they can last a long time, but they can get kind of fragile as well. And I make sure that the stripes are in place. But see, here's the unsettling part, because it comes up to here, and that's a really damned unsettling image. Yeah, right? So let's just ignore that for a minute. We're going to fold it down in a bit. But the spot we're looking for, the optimum place for the top of the hose, there's the bottom of my kneecap. The width of the palm at the base of the fingers is what we call the small of the calf, and that's where we're going to put, that's where the top of the hose is going to be. So we're going to do this unsettling image again. Now I tend to, I mean, you can, there's no law about where you have to wear these things. I tend to put them at 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, because that was the regimental custom of my old regiment. So I'm putting it there. I bring the cloth around, and what I'm doing is I'm just passing it over 3 or 4 times, as you can see, and then drawing it snug and tucking the ends under. And frankly, I kind of prefer this method over the elastics, because elastics do eventually perish. And this also allows you to get, I think, a better tension, because if you look at the legs of a whole generation, many generations of Highland soldiers, including myself, where we wore the kilt every day. It was our daily service dress. You can often see a fine pattern of varicose veins, very small ones, as a result of the constant constriction. So there we are. It's at the top of the fold. And basically what I do, I bring it down, then I bring it down, make sure everything's lined up. Oh, look, there's a bit of green stuck out, so I just tuck it underneath. And there we are. So a pair of the light ones, a pair of the dark ones for the gentleman, and I'll pack them up and get them into the mail to him today. Thank you, and carry on.